Hello, I'm Chandler Klebs, and I've been doing a lot of thinking in my life recently. I've been thinking about a totally new idea. See, basically, I've always, for a long time, I've been concerned about, life and death issues, morality or ethical issues. And, I've been very upset about the abortion issue, the babies being killed, and upset about all the animals being killed. And so that's why I turned vegan and all that. And I've just been thinking, talking with people about that stuff does not really motivate people. I've seen that words are not very effective. And so here's what I'm thinking. People, for the most part, they don't react to words, what words they are. And you know what? I don't that much either. I'm a visual person. I'm autistic, What I see matters to me. And so, like a square geometrically is a four-sided polygon, all sides the same, all angles the same. Everyone knows what a square looks like. I know what a circle looks like. I know what a triangle looks like. A word has one meaning. But when it comes to debates about, like God or free will or sexuality or something crazy like that, people use they use one word to mean many things. For example, one of those words is responsibility. And Trick Slatter wrote a good blog post about the different meanings of the word responsibility. But I've been thinking, you know what? Maybe I need to move a little bit more away from words, even though I have to use words to communicate with people. I've been thinking of something else. What if I get into, health and fitness more? Moving away more from the abortion and the animal slaughter issue because they tend to emotionally be negative for people. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's depressing. It depresses me too. But I've been thinking, what if the most pro-life thing I can do is promote, healthy eating, what benefits people's health and helps them lose weight or whatever. And I've been thinking, that's a pretty good idea. So here's my thoughts. My thought is that basically, if people can see that a person looks healthy, that catches their attention more. So here's an experiment I'm going to try. People don't really listen to my videos that much because they know I just talk about stuff. I'm talking about politics, religion, philosophy, and of course I'm a hard determinist and I'm explaining how choice is totally an illusion. There's no free will. But I'm going to try something new today. Basically, I am going to start, a record of physical fitness, basically. Um, so what I'm going to show you where I'm at right now. I'm going to take off my shirt. Never done this before on YouTube, but basically, I'm going to explain about how my diet and exercise is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I take my glasses off because it makes it easier to take my shirt off. So I can't see myself, but you can see me if you're watching this video. Basically, I'm very white on my chest and belly area because I'm always wearing a shirt, And my arms are very dark, my face is dark, and my legs are very dark too. But basically, this is what I look like right now. And let me explain my diet and exercise. Basically, I'm vegan and I do my best to avoid animal products. But one thing I haven't been doing is I haven't been paying attention to the sugar content of things. And now I'm trying to switch to eating oatmeal rather than the granola cereal because the granola cereal I like, sure it tastes good, but that's because they'll add some sugar to it. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that if I cut out sugar from, fruits have sugar, a lot of plants have sugar, but I want to reduce my sugar intake and I might actually lose weight. And even though it's like I don't really think I'm obese or anything, you know what I mean? I just think that I probably, if I reduce my sugar, I probably will lose some weight. And perhaps that will help me in my job because, I work at Hy-Vee and I'm on my legs for, 4 or 5 or even 6 hours. So to benefit me at my job, I've been thinking, I'm about 150 pounds right now. What if I can drop down to 145 or 140? And this isn't about appearance either. This isn't about looking sexy. In fact, I am not sexy and I know it. But here's what it's about. If I can drop 5 or 10 pounds, then basically the idea is that's a little bit less weight on my legs and my feet during all those hours I work. Because my legs have been hurting, I have some really strong legs, and basically I can stand and walk around for 4, 5, or 6 hours depending on what shift I'm working at Hy-Vee. And then I had to walk to the library and back recently, which is, at least on branch of the library, which is at least a mile away, if not more, probably more, 1.5 miles each way. And so that took me somewhere between 2 and 3 hours to do that, but it still wasn't as hard as working my job, because I still got to stop and rest, But basically, I'm capable of being on my legs multiple hours, but that might explain why my legs are so sore. And here's the deal. People think that you don't get any protein if you are vegan or if you're just vegetarian. They think that you only get protein from meat or other animal products. And I'm like, are you kidding? I get lots of protein, My mom cooks an excellent broccoli meal, and I drink soy milk, and I eat peanuts and cashews and nuts and stuff. So I get lots of protein. So overall, I think I'm pretty healthy. I think I'm pretty strong. See, I've got some arm muscles here. I have some really strong muscles, like when I flex, you can see my muscles. And I'm strong because I do heavy lifting. See, automatically, I don't go to a gym or lift weights. I've thought about it, but basically I have to lift these huge 24 packs of water or these 30 packs of beer for the customers at Hy-Vee. So I lift heavy stuff and I push those carts. I usually am pushing 4 or 5 big carts at a time and 5 or 6 of the small carts, depending on what I find in the stalls. Because I spend a lot of time working at Hy-Vee. So basically, I consider myself pretty fit, but I think I can do even better. Because if I make sure I eat, I actually need to eat more than I do just to make sure I'm getting enough calories, enough protein, enough vitamins, and I do take supplements too. There's a vitamin powder that I take, and I recently got a B12 supplement to make sure I'm getting my B12. I want to be healthy and I want to do whatever I can. So here's the rules basically. I only eat to what my best of my knowledge does not contain animal products basically. Because I don't want to support the animal slaughter, and I don't know if I'll make a difference, but that was my initial reason for going vegan. However, I am healthier and fitter. I've lost 50 pounds since first I went vegetarian back when I was like 25. Later on I went vegan when I understood about the dairy and egg industry, But basically, since I did that and I got my job, I went from being like 202 pounds down to back to 150. And so here's the thing: is I think that perhaps I think I'm getting my exercise. So it's not so much that I need to exercise more, because I exercise for many hours a day. I can't help it. I work at Hy-Vee, and I have to walk everywhere I go. No car. I don't even plan on getting a car. And right now my bike tire is flat. I have to do something about that. So I'm walking more than I even normally do. So it's not exercise that needs to increase as far as my fitness goals. It's more I just need to avoid, sugary cereals and snacks that have sugar. Because, sometimes somebody will offer me a free cookie or something, so I just eat it because, who wants to turn down free food? But you know what? I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because, it's true if I'm not paying for it, I'm not contributing to any industry. But at the same time, the sugar contained in like a chocolate chip cookie or something that somebody might give me is still not good for my body. So here's what I'm going to do: is I'm going to I'm going to promote veganism as a health perspective, because you know what? For me, it's about the animals. That's the main reason that I don't want to eat animal products. I don't want to buy animal products. But here's the deal. Most people are selfish. They do not care about these other non-human animals. They don't love them. They're sociopaths. They don't have empathy. So here's the deal. If somebody can be convinced that by going vegan, they can look better and they can be strong and healthy, lose weight and look good. While I don't care so much about appearances, here's the deal. Basically, other people are going to think, hey, I'll look sexier if I go vegan, and eat plant products and get healthy. Well, maybe you will look sexier to some people, because some people are into, the whole skinny muscular thing. And I think I want to be more muscular than I am. I want to be stronger. I need to be much stronger, because I still have a hard time lifting things. But for me, it's about strength and it's about health. But other people are very concerned about appearance plus their health, but they don't so much care about the animals. So here's part of my new plan is basically I am going to be tracking my progress as I pay attention to my diet, because I haven't been conscious about it. I've just been busy with the podcasts and all the stuff I do in my life. But I'm going to, perhaps once a month or something, I'm going to be recording another video with my shirt off, just so that I can compare the difference. I'll have a record of the difference, see, do I look healthier and do I feel healthier? So yeah, I'm going to focus on health and use that as a way to basically gain credibility here. Because people, they need examples of somebody who's a strong and healthy vegan, not somebody who's who's weak, or you know what I mean. So that's the whole point, is that even though the main thing for me is about the ethical treatment of animals, and I care very much about people overcoming the illusion of free will and not blaming themselves or others for their mistakes that they couldn't have helped. We're not perfect. Basically, I think I want to promote this message that yes, you can be strong and healthy without eating animal products, and I'm going to see how far that goes. I don't know if it'll make a difference, but if nothing else, even if nobody watches my videos, I'll have a record of how well I'm doing as far as how I look and how I feel. So right now, I feel pretty good. I'm just sore because I work at Hy-Vee so much. My legs still hurt. So anyway, I'm going to end this video and sit down. But yeah, that's just my thoughts about my new kind of health and fitness goals right now. So, bye.